So those were the trailers for Geist. We had a poll going on. This was a poll for chat's pre-review score for Geist is between 6.4 and 6.6. So not bad, not looking bad for Geist. If we are talking about a 6 to 7 range of scoring, then that's right there in the middle. Caller, you're on the air with EGI_2, 6 to 7 out of 10 game reviews, 5, Geist. Who are you and where are you calling from?
Hi, it's Cody from Florida, and then also I have my girlfriend watching. What's your name, girlfriend?
Hi, I'm Audrey.
Hi, Audrey. Audrey, nice to meet you. And it's Audrey. I'm guessing that you're also from Cape Coral.
I currently live in Cape Coral. I'm originally from Arkansas.
Arkansas. What part of Arkansas?
I'm from East Arkansas. It's Jonesboro. It's like 45 minutes from Memphis, Tennessee.
So right there in that West Memphis area.
Yes.
Terrifying bit of business that's been happening there the last few years. But we're here now. We're talking about Geist. What are your thoughts, Cody and Audrey?
So I never had a GameCube, but I had the PlayStation 2, and I played PsyOps.
Great.
PsyOps was like a very similar game, but it was cool. It was cool.
It's a cool game. PsyOps is a cool game. It's a party game. Party people love PsyOps.
You could do a lot more like telekinesis in that one than Geist. Geist, you could just possess guys, but in PsyOps, you could throw stuff around the room.
Absolutely. And of course, around the same time that PsyOps came out, there was another telekinesis-based game where you were running around in chambers and tunnels and sewers and hallways, throwing things around with your mind, using your hands, whipping people around, ragdoll physics, the whole 9 yards. And that game was called...
I know. It's the SWAT team one.
The SWAT
it's
team
like
one?
The paranormal SWAT.
Wait, are you talking about... Wait a minute. You're talking about... the SWAT team one. Talking about the Clive Barker's Jericho?
I think Fear. No. Nathan Vegetable just said Fear. I was thinking of Fear.
No, it wasn't Fear. Fear was there was some. I guess if you could, the time slowing mechanic could be counted as some kind of telekinesis. But I believe that the game that we were looking for is Second Sight by the makers of the Time Splitter series, of course.
God damn it.
10th of the 10th says, when's Nintendo going to make a GameCube Mini? Audrey, Cody, what are your thoughts?
GameCube Mini? Well, what could would they dare have Melee, Smash Brothers Melee on it? Would they dare?
I mean, if you're going to make we might as well just ask ourselves the question right now. What games would make it to the GameCube Mini? Because I would say Smash Bros. The second Smash Brothers game would be on there. Metroid Prime 1 and 2 probably. Super Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess.
Did you play any GameCube games?
Me?
I only played a GameCube game when I was a kid, and it was Smash Brothers. It was Mario and Sunshine Land, actually.
Mario and Sunshine Land.
I don't think that they're going to make it. I'm going to just go ahead and say it right now. I don't think that the GameCube Mini is anywhere on their horizon, no matter what. 10th of the 10th.
Beautiful Joe. Nathan Vegetable says
Beautiful Joe. Yes, of course. If there were going to be one, Beautiful Joe, PNO3 could be one of them. Lots of other 6 to 7 out of 10 games. But my thought,
Killer 7. I love Killer 7.
Killer 7. Well, Killer 7 to me has, even though it was originally on the GameCube, I will agree on that. But I will say that it doesn't quite have when I see Killer 7, which I do see a lot, I say to myself, I say to myself, Killer 7. I don't think GameCube Classic Killer 7. It sort of transcended
Gauntlet
the
Dark
original
Leg-
platform.
Gauntlet Dark Legacy, according to Ambrose Kurum.
But Cody, we got to talk. We got to talk a little bit about Geist here. What are your thoughts about the trailers? What are you thinking going into the 6 to 7 out of 10 review game? What are you going to be looking for your final scores?
I want to possess like a guard. I want to possess a guard.
Okay, but in terms of, you want to see in terms of graphics, gameplay, and controls, sound, you want to see all of those elements?
I don't know what I'm expecting. Like, I guess I expect like I don't even know what to expect from a 6 out of a 6 or 7 out of 10
6 to
game.
7 out of 10 game, correct. Audrey, we haven't had a lot of couples call in before, so I'd like to get your thoughts on if you were to have the power to possess not only people but objects in order to scare other people or animals, in order to cause some sort of chemical reaction in their brains that allowed you to possess that person or animal. What would you do in that situation?
That is a very difficult question. If it is to solve a problem, I guess I would be all for it to possess some kind of object or person.
Like a stapler?
Like a stapler, yeah.
What?
Well, so I think of Arkansas.
When
I think of Arkansas, I mean, obviously, the eastern Arkansas area isn't quite Ozarks, but I do think of a lot of trees. I think of overpasses. I think of highway overpasses going over gullies and ravines.
It is a lot of that. The Ozarks are more West Arkansas. West Arkansas is more pretty and hilly and more Ozark. I'm from East Arkansas, so it's more like cotton fields and cornfields and things like that.
Well, we've talked about cotton fields on the stream before as something that it just kind of creeps you out to drive by in the day or the night. But if I were to suggest to you something, Audrey, I would say, what if you wanted to possess the person driving a car over a ditch? You would probably want to possess the bridge and shake the car.
Yeah, maybe the bridge.
Get them panicking, and then get in the head of that person, knock them out, take the car, drive to the Ozarks, have yourself a nice vacation and get yourself one of those big lakeside cabins. A lot cheaper to get a cabin up there than it is in the sort of Angeles National Forest, San Gabriel, Big Bear, Wrightwood areas around Los Angeles. That's what I would call. Yeah. That's what I would call a good value for money. But also, if you were possessing a different person, then you could potentially just use their credit card and get it all for free without having to pay a single dime out of your own pocket.
Yeah, that would be a good plan.
Using powers for personal gain.
Absolutely, which is not what we normally we don't normally condone that kind of thing on EGI2, but I think when it comes to talking about the game Geist on the Nintendo GameCube, then all bets are off. Thanks for your call, guys. Stay in love, never hurt each other, and keep your communication open and honest. I love you, Robbie. Good night.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Audrey. So we've talked to Audrey, talking to Audrey and Cody, and we'll before we take some more calls, we want to start talking a little bit about the aspects of Geist on